Kingdom Tunes.
Our story begins at a time when humanity was very young. Adam and Eve, the first man and woman, once lived in a beautiful garden. But after making a wrong choice, they had to leave and begin their new life in this land. Though the work was hard, they trusted that there was still goodness and purpose ahead.
We may be away from the garden, Adam, but we still have each other. We must learn from our mistakes and help our children do the same.
Yes, we will teach them to honor our Creator and do what is right.
In time, Eve gave birth to their first son, Cain. Their hearts overflowed with gratitude for this precious new life. Shortly after, they were blessed again with a second son, Abel. Little did they know how differently these two brothers would grow and how their choices would shape the future of humankind. From an early age, Cain was fascinated by the earth planting seeds, watering crops, and watching them grow. Abel, meanwhile, had a natural tenderness toward animals and started learning how to care for sheep and other livestock. Late afternoon under a tall, ancient tree, Adam and Eve sit with both sons, speaking about Thanksgiving and offerings.
One of the most important ways we show gratitude is by offering back the best of what we have. Whether it's from the fields or from the flocks, it should come from a sincere heart.
Yes. Always remember, what matters most is the attitude behind your gift. It's not about impressing anyone, but about giving thanks with honesty and love.
Time came for both brothers to present an offering. Cain chose from his crops. Abel selected the best from his flock. How would they each give thanks? It wasn't just about the gift, it was about the heart. Abel's humility and genuine gratitude made his offering shine. Cain, holding back and perhaps doubting in his heart, didn't receive the same favor. Cain felt hurt and jealous. Instead of reflecting on how he could grow or learn, bitterness began to fester within him.
Cain, why are you angry? Why is your face downcast? If you do what is right, will you not be accepted? But be cautious. Resentment is waiting to pull you down. You must master it.
What about my work, my offering? I deserve to be recognized too.
A new day. The sun shines over a lush field where Abel's sheep graze peacefully. Cain approaches Abel, but tension underlies his tone.
Brother, come with me to the far side of the field. I noticed something interesting in the crops. We can talk things through.
Of course, Cain. Lead on. I'm here to listen.
Sadly, Cain's jealousy had taken root. In a moment of rage, he attacked his brother. The first act of violence in human history shattered the peace of this early world. Abel's life ended that day. First time, the earth tasted the heartbreak of such violence, and Cain faced the weight of what he had done.
Cain, where is your brother?
I don't know. Am I supposed to watch over him constantly?
Your brother's blood cries out. You've done a terrible thing. From now on, the very ground you love to work will resist you.
My punishment is more than I can bear. If anyone finds me wandering, they might harm me for what I've done.
You will wander the earth, restless, far from home. I will place a mark on you so no one will harm you. But you must go out from this land.
In one day, Adam and Eve lost both sons, Abel, who had died, and Cain, who was banished. It was a sorrow beyond words. Though marked by guilt and regret, Cain continued his life. He married, had children, and even built a city named after his son, Enoch. Generation after generation followed in Cain's lineage, each choosing their own path for better or for worse. Among Cain's descendants was Lamech, who took 2 wives. His children introduced new skills to humanity, like forging tools from metal and making music. But alongside these advancements came more struggles, as Lamech himself spoke pridefully about violence, suggesting that sin continued to cast a long shadow.
If Cain suffered vengeance, I shall stand even stronger. Let no one cross my path.
This showed how the seed of anger and vengeance did not end with Cain. Each generation faces the choice of whether to follow those destructive footsteps or seek a better way. Amid sorrow and loss, Adam and Eve were gifted with another son named Seth. Through Seth, a new branch of the family tree would continue. Many of Seth's descendants later turned their hearts toward goodness and sought to honor the Creator in their lives. In the story of Cain and Abel, we witness the power of choices, how jealousy and anger can lead to tragedy, and how even then, life moves forward sometimes with heartbreak, sometimes with hopeful new beginnings. We learn that our heart behind any offering or action truly matters. Unchecked anger and envy can bring devastating consequences. Forgiveness, mercy, and hope still exist, even in our darkest moments. Each generation must decide whether to continue the cycle of hurt or pursue a path of goodness and growth. Thank you for walking with us through one of the oldest stories in human history. May it inspire us to offer our very best, to be mindful of the feelings that grow in our hearts, and to remember that though we face the results of our actions, hope is always present. We can choose kindness over jealousy, humility over pride, and love over anger.
Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe for more videos.